Hey everyone, this is Jamie with Alphaboardz, and I'm excited to announce that we now have the conversion kits that come with the drill bit and 4 of the silicone inserts. So you can use the A2Z LEDs in your original Alphaboardz. And not only that, you can use them with any EVA foam top board. So stay tuned because this tutorial will show you how to install the silicone inserts into the original Alphaboardz or any EVA foam top planer board. The A2Z LED conversion kit comes with the 3/4 inch or 19 millimeter Forstner bit, and we highly recommend that. We'll explain that in the video coming up. The 4 silicone inserts. If you already have your own Forstner bit or you need extra inserts because you have more than 2 sets of boards, you can get the package with just the inserts. Both packages come with detailed instructions that we'll be going over today on how to install these inserts. What's not included in the kit is a gel style super glue. Of course, the LEDs that are sold separately. And other things you will need is compressed air, pen or pencil, small piece of paper, and of course a drill. Another thing you'll need is a ruler, tape measure, and you will mark 6 7/8 of an inch from the end of the board, the original Alphaboardz. Place your mark there in the center of the top of the board. We highly recommend this location. It matches the Alphaboardz ELITE, and in the event of any other modifications or accessories we add to the board, we will work off this measurement on these boards. For other planer boards, where you place the LED insert is totally up to you. Just always make sure there's at least 3/4 of an inch of clearance from the fin of the board to the top of the foam, either on the side or the top. And we'll demonstrate a couple of options when we get to this board. Since most tape measures will not fit inside the hole we're drilling, I recommend making a gauge simply by placing the silicone at its thickest point. And you'll see this silicone insert, it has a slight roundness to it to match the planer boards. But from the thickest point, place it on the edge of the paper, little piece of paper there, and draw you a line. And you can use this as a gauge to control the depth of your drill bit and to check it as you're drilling. The next thing we'll do is begin to drill the hole. You'll drill it probably a little bit deeper than the head of the drill bit, but start there and check your depth. I also recommend using your drill on high speed and very light pressure. Check the gauge. We see we still need about a 1/16. If you go just a little deep, that's better than leaving the silicone insert proud. Right there, we are dead on it. Next thing, take you some compressed air. And blow the insert out. The next step will to test the insert, make sure your depth is correct, make sure your fit is right, and you want to orientate your insert to where the flat spots on this insert is facing forwards and towards the rear of the board. That'll make the contour of this foam match the top of the Alphaboardz. Also, this square needs to be running parallel or perpendicular, not at an angle to these lines, so your light will sit in it properly. Pair of needle nose pliers. We'll pull the insert out. Blow it out one more time, make sure it's clean. Take your gel style glue and put a small bead right along the top edge, just inside the board. You can use the nozzle to spread it a little bit. Sorry about that. And a few drops down at the bottom of the board. Make sure your orientation is correct. If you need to adjust your board, silicone, you can pull it back out. There you go. If you like, you can actually insert your LED to offer a little more pressure to the hole, but I would not recommend installing your LED when you're trying to insert the silicone insert. It will make it very difficult. Let this set up for 24 hours and you're good to go. On any other EVA foam top planer board, you can install your insert on the side or the top of the board. Just remember, you have enough depth before you hit the aluminum to go from the top or the side. And if your planer board has a chamfer like this one on the side, I would recommend dropping your insert about 1/8 of an inch below the bottom of the chamfer. Same procedure. You can gauge your distance from the top of the chamfer with your drill bit. High speed, light pressure. Use a pair of needle nose pliers maybe to clean out some of the loose material. Check your depth. Depth looks good. Install your bead of glue as before around the top edge. A couple little drops down at the bottom. The orientation is not as critical because this is a flat surface and this is rounded on the top, but you still want to make sure that your square is either perpendicular, parallel, and not at an angle to your board. Press your insert into place and allow the glue to dry for 24 hours. After your glue is dried, you're ready for some nighttime fishing. Top or side, whatever suits your needs. But most of all, thank you for choosing Alphaboardz.